I think aid workers are confronted with themselves and with the world in a way that is difficult to understand when you haven't faced situations like hunger, war, AIDS in a crisis setting, and being able to cope with all of that suffering, the suffering of others and your own suffering, really requires for some special training and some special tools, and that's what this program is giving them.
I think of humanitarian aid workers as doing incredible work on behalf of others. And for so many people, that kind of work can be hidden. We don't really necessarily understand their tremendous contribution in this world. And I would just like to see every tool possible offered to people who are giving so much and often bearing some cost for that.
Aid workers in particular have chosen work which brings them into relationship every day with the shortfall really between the world that I think we would all like to live in and the world that we do live in. And that shortfall can lead to feelings of hopelessness, feelings of frustration, despair, and also encountering some of the really almost unthinkable suffering that takes place in the world. Aid workers need this for the same reasons that we all need this, because life presents us with stresses and experiences that could be traumatic, and because most of us haven't been taught how to work with that. I have personally experienced the transformative benefits of these kind of practices, and I'm very passionate about sharing them.
I think that the people who choose this as their line of work are incredibly and inherently in tune to the hearts and the suffering of others. And I think in order to do that job and to be of service in the ways that they would like to, that having a set of tools that helps them get through the everyday grit of what their day is would be of incredible use. And I think empowering also in the way that they model that behavior to the populations that they're trying to serve. And my hope is that there is this continual rippling effect of people being able to listen to themselves and to not right away go to this place of qualifying what they feel or what they don't feel as goodness or badness, but using it as a marker to understand what the parameters of the moment are. And then from that place, moving with as much clarity and prowess as they can, and making choices for their own safety and well-being. Being able to see and support that moment where people have a moment of widening about who they are and what's possible for themselves and the world is inspiring to me.
And it's been fantastic for me to get to know these different communities and to understand really what people are doing and how they're living. And even just this very program right now with people flying in from Egypt and Burundi and Burma, and you think, wow, what an incredible thing that there's this kind of international gathering. Well, I always hope that any program that I teach is really going to serve as a skills training, and that people will leave with greater confidence and clarity about these different tools should they seek to pursue them, that they really have a sense that they can take it with them wherever they might go.
My hope is that what people will get out of this program is some ideas of practices and tools that, if they choose to, and if they practice them, will really support them to increase their resilience.
Hopefully they will learn that there are other ways to confront these realities and to confront themselves in these realities that can enhance their compassion and their capacity to be open to that compassion, and it will enhance their ability to be there for others without forgetting about themselves and their own needs. And it's not only that they learn this, hopefully they will always take the practice with them, and that's something that we're really aiming at, for them to take the practice to the field.